Hey, welcome back to the channel. So first, do me a favor and subscribe. Thank you. Let's get to 1000 subscribers. So after watching hundreds, if not thousands of sneaker cleaning videos, I've decided to make this list as some of the videos I've seen really piss me off. So these tips are for you if you do sneaker cleaning as a business or if you just clean your own shoes. And I'm sure I forgot something, so I will constantly update the list in the pinned comment. First, as I always say, you really need to be in the mood before starting. And you really need to like cleaning sneakers so you can do a good job. Personally, I don't really need to do this, but because I like cleaning sneakers, I actually started a small local sneaker cleaning side hustle. Subscribe to my second channel, 187SKC. Okay, so set your cleaning station in a clear area as dirty suds and water will fly off everywhere. Put a towel on your surface or any absorbent cloth so you don't put the dirt that drips off back onto the shoes. Get the tools and brushes ready, and don't play yourself by getting branded brushes. I'm not even ashamed to admit it, I got these from AliExpress for $2.50 and these are about $8.50 on Rejuvinator. But then again, it's your money, so do whatever you want. And don't use a toothbrush to scrub the sneakers. I do have one here though, which I modified to scrape sock lint off the insides. Get a drill brush for the outsoles, a ball or balls, one for the uppers and one for the outsoles. Get a pair of shoe trees. Again, I got mine for $2.20, but these are $18 on Rejuvinator, which is ridiculous. And don't use the IKEA shoe trees, as this is just a spring that will stretch out the sneakers and maybe even cause separation. Get your solution ready. I decided to give Crep Protect another shot after trying some other stuff. Get microfiber towels and keep one clean for the end. And I also got some magic eraser sponges coming. I've noticed those are very useful. I use this cap to measure the solution, which I've marked knowing this will give me a good amount. This helps saving and managing the overpriced sneaker cleaner. I always put the solution in the bowl, rinse the cap with water to avoid waste, and add about half a bowl of water. Always use cold water as warm tap water has more residue and even rust in it. To avoid waste, I sometimes use bottled water that I don't drink anymore. For the outsole, I use a liquid detergent mix with dish soap and coconut oil. Inspect the sneakers and prepare them. Brush the dirt off with a soft brush and tap them together. Get the pebbles out of the outsoles, remove the laces and the insoles, vacuum the insides if needed, and wear gloves if you want. Start with the outsoles. This will avoid getting dirt back onto the uppers if you start with the uppers first instead. And honestly, use a drill brush as you'll never get these results. Man can't replace a machine, bruh. This is just a regular hand drill with a brush attachment. Cup the tip and the back of the sneakers like this so you don't go over the uppers with the drill brush or the hard brush and ruin the material. Hold the drill steady and make sure you set the rotation towards you, as I've noticed is better like that. It will still try to rotate away from you, so you need a sturdy hand. As the drill does its rotation, move it up and down so you cover more surface. Wipe and rinse the outsoles as the suds may hide remaining dirt. Repeat this 2 or 3 times if needed, but for detailing I still use a hard brush. Then scrub the insoles with a medium brush or a scrub sponge like this and a detergent mix. Maybe even do a mix of baking soda and hydrogen peroxide and let them sit for a day or so. Scrub the laces in the detergent mix or regular soap, why not? So before moving on, here's a quick word from our sponsor. And I'm back. Moving on to the uppers. First, rinse the bowl if you use the same one. Insert the shoe tree. This is very useful for both leather and fabric shoes. For the fabric ones, you need a hard surface behind the material, otherwise it just soaks in. Test your brushes first on old sneakers to see how soft or hard they are, so you don't ruin new sneakers or even a customer's sneaker. Personally, I hate suede, but if you need to clean some, use a colorless eraser first, then a brush, and still do a complete solution clean evenly. Even though these cleaning solutions are overpriced, they still have some oils that will condition the materials. So don't be afraid to clean suede. Get a bowl that can fit the whole brush. Mix the solution well with the brush. Don't just use the tip of the brush to scrub like I've seen in some videos. And if your bowl is not big enough, dip the tip, then lean and shake it so the liquid drips into the lower bristles. Do not, and I repeat, do not ever in your life put solution on the brush, as it will all drip off and you're just wasting, seriously. Or dip the brush back into the water, or dry the brush on a cloth right after dipping it into the solution. I mean, what's the point of that? It's really stupid. Anyway, put the solution in the bowl always. And don't just do one sneaker for before and after purposes, especially if you film it or take pictures. Look, see, you can do that anyway. To me, that's extremely idiotic, unless you keep them like that on display. Do both shoes so you follow the exact same steps in the same cleaning session. Alright, so brush the uppers evenly for at least 10 minutes with a solution mix and don't rush. Start with a soft brush and remember that fabric sneakers will use more liquid. Do circular motions, but it doesn't really matter. Clean the fucking toe box. I've seen a lot of people in videos miss it and let the suds stay on the uppers. And seriously, clean the insides well, at least 10 or 15 minutes of scrubbing. Don't be afraid to soak the sneakers with the mix if they are fabric or canvas. It's good for the liquid to get well inside the materials, especially if you don't put them in the washing machine, which I don't really recommend anyway. Then rinse the shoes well and go over the uppers and midsoles with a medium brush. Wipe and repeat, maybe even let the shoes air dry, and then repeat as dirt may reappear. Use the whole solution mix. I've seen people making huge balls of solution mix but barely use it. Personally, if I have leftover liquid, I pour it inside the sneakers, so when I rinse them, it foams from the inside out. Then let the sneakers air dry at an angle so the water can drip off, and squeeze them from time to time. Keep the shoe trees in the leather sneakers, and there's no need for shoe trees in the prime knit or fabric sneakers, so they can dry naturally. And finally, wipe the cleaning work surface. Wash your towels and cloth, rinse the brushes very well, and the shoe trees, and let them air dry completely in an open space. So I'm sure I forgot something, but as I said, I will constantly update the list in the pinned comment, and let me know what do you think. That's it. Subscribe. Bye.